What we got here is a failure to communicate.
I was born a poor black child.
Look at the statistics, for Christ's sake. 1 in every 3 black males is in some phase of the correctional system. Is that a coincidence?
It's as plain as a nose on your face.
I don't know what it's like to be a black person.
It's not possible.
I'm Mr. Black People.
I don't think there's a hell of a lot I can do.
These people have a racial commitment to crime.
Most people never have to face the fact. The right time, the right place, they're capable of anything.
That's an attitude calls for the most delicate judgment on both sides. Because as you know, the heat of action, men are likely to forget where their best interests lie, and let their emotions carry them away.
Before we go rushing out into something that ain't going to be so pleasant, let's be sure we know what this is all about.
What was briefly yours is now mine.
Now I have precisely the right instrument, precisely the right moment of history.
Your history.
In exactly the right place.
Great principles don't get lost once they come to light. They're right here. You just have to see them again.
Taking one thing and calling it something else and alleviating the responsibility that these people have for their own actions.
They take away reason and accountability.
It's not a riot. It's rage. It's not crime. It's poverty. It's this nonsense. Bullshit.
A guy like me should never be allowed to get in here in the first place. I know that.
The system's done all right by me.
I'm like a new man. For the first time in years, I feel clear. I know what I want. I know what I've got to do. And nothing's going to stop me ever again.
I think I'm entitled.
Extend me some fucking courtesy.
We have a job to do now. Let's do it.
I want rustlers, cutthroats, murderers, bounty hunters, desperados, mugs, thugs, nitwits, halfwits, dimwits, vipers, con men, Indian agents, Mexican bandits, muggers, burglars, bushwhackers, hornswagglers, horse thieves, bullfights, train robbers, bank robbers, ass kickers, shit kickers, and we're going to keep out the niggers.
We've got entirely too many troublemakers here.
You want answers?
People are no damn good.
Every man carries a circle of hell around his head like a halo. Every man has to go through hell to reach his paradise.
I know we're all pretty small in the big scheme of things. And I suppose the most you can hope for is to make some kind of difference. But what kind of difference have I made? What in the world is better because of me?
You got to convince me that you know what this is all about, that you aren't just fiddling around hoping it'll all come out right in the end.
Every problem in this country is race-related, not just crime. It's like immigration, AIDS, welfare. Those are problems in the black community, the Hispanic community, the Asian community. They're not white problems. They're not products of their environment either. That's crap. Minorities don't give two shits about this country. They come here to exploit it, not to embrace it.
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. Years ago, that was only a way of saying we had each other. The Knights of Columbus were real headbreakers, true guineas. They took over their piece of the city.
We're so hung up on this notion that we have some obligation to help the struggling black man, cut him some slack until he can overcome these historical injustices. It's crap. In Christ, Lincoln freed his faith. What, like 130 years ago? How long did it take to get your act together?
20 years after an Irishman couldn't get a fucking job, we had the presidency. May rest in peace. That's what the niggers don't realize. If I got one thing against the black chappies, it's this. No one gives it to you. You have to take it.
There's a conflict in every human heart.
Why not?
Between the rational and the irrational. Between good and evil. And good does not always triumph. Sometimes the dark side overcomes what Lincoln called the better angels of our nature.
This is a goddamn bitch and an unsatisfactory situation.
Trust me.
You are talking to a nigger!
I want you to be nice.
until it's time to not be nice.
Now, I don't know how I can explain this to you, but it's not only against the law.
Prejudice in the judicial system.
It's wrong. It's not a nice thing to do.
But I tried, didn't I? God damn it. At least I did that.